Me, baby. We back. We here on a Tuesday night, just talking about how thankful we are to be here and loving on our franchise team, our football team, our basketball team, our championship soccer team. Ladies, thank you for winning another championship for the city.
We can always use one of those.
We always use one of those. Talk about our hockey team hanging in there. They round first, second place, hanging in there. But we're going to focus on that Washington football team. We're going to focus on that last game that we just played. Went down to South Kakalaki or North Kakalaki, excuse me, Charlotte, and put a hurting on them bad boys. We put a hurting on them. We spoiled Cam's return. Spoiled it, baby.
And everybody had us losing. Cam coming home for his debut, his homecoming.
Spoiled it.
Just spoiled like a small spoiled macaroni and cheese or something.
Yeah, man. And Heineke put a hurting on him. Heineke did his thing. You know what I'm saying? And we know what Scary Terry did. You know what I'm saying? And that defense played some good, sound team ball. The defense played good, sound team ball. It wasn't spectacular, but we played good, sound team ball. Mm-hmm. And they say for the football, football focus that Washington, what's that cornerback name? Washington, what's his we got from Cincinnati. What's his name? Yeah. The guy we picked up from Cincinnati, the cornerback from Cincinnati.
Oh, William Jackson.
William Jackson, yeah. Yeah. That was his best game. He had a high rating. He had like an 87 rating that game. That was his best game he played for us this year. Even though he had no interceptions, man, but I heard he locked up whoever he was checking. He was locking them up.
Well, they didn't have great receivers anyway.
They did.
So listen, if he didn't lock this game up, then that'd been a hard. But we played a good game, man. Like we were saying, Heineke really played within himself, and he came up big when he had to. This is 2 games in a row where he did that, which everybody has been begging for the whole time. Is for him to progress in his learning and keep from game to game getting better and not regressing to the point where we're losing, and not being able to blame it on him. This game, not only we did not blame it on him, we gave him the credit for actually pushing us to a win, and that's been a hard thing for us to get here in Washington, which is finishing games, being able to hold off the opponent from scoring on the last drive and us actually going up when it's necessary.
Yep. Heineke is quietly getting a little bit more consistent in what he does best. I think the coaching staff is learning a little bit more what he does best, and he's getting consistency. And that's the biggest thing in the professional ranks is getting consistent in what you do well, and can continue to do that. He's getting more consistent on that, and then he seems to have a knack to know when to make a play. And you can't teach that, Deacon. You can't teach that. Now, he may not have arm strength. He might not be the biggest guy in the world, but he has a knack to know when to make a play, and make the play. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that you can't teach, that he has internally in him. And at least we are learning that Heineke is a NFL quarterback. Maybe not a franchise guy. Mm-hmm. Maybe not even a franchise starter, but he is an NFL quarterback at this point.
Yeah. And 2 things that help a quarterback out, no matter how good or bad you are. 1 is good receivers, and 2 is a good defense. And for the last 2 weeks, our defense has played a lot better. I don't know whether they switched the scheme. I think they did switch the scheme as to they could have just simplified their keys on defense and what they need to do to make it not so hard to understand, or where you can't play fast. Because to hold Tampa Bay to what we did, and then another scrambling big quarterback who really could have just bowled some people over. If you keep them going sideways, man, because there was a couple plays that he tried to get out and he couldn't get around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know. I remember Cameron Curl came up one time and nailed him, and
Mm-hmm.
all you can do is walk back to the huddle. You know,
Right.
so that I think that has really helped him as well to be able to know that it's not all on your shoulders for one, and that if you take what's there and we don't get the first down, you will get the ball back. You know, so it's not a desperate all in type of thing where he can just play quarterback and not play full.
Well, I totally agree with you. Heineke is Heineke. We all know that his arm is what it is. But he can get better. He showed the ability. I like the fact that he's shown the ability to get better in what he can do.
Yeah.
So that's the good thing. You can't gain arm strength, arm talent. That's something that's ingrained in you. But you can get better than what you can do. And one of the biggest things, Deacon, he wants to be here. Maybe he has somewhere else to go, but he wants to be here. We've had some people, I don't know. We didn't have some quarterbacks. We didn't have some players that did not want to be here. They wanted to check. They wanted some of Dan Snyder's money, but they didn't want to be here. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the one good thing about Heineke. He seems to want to be here, and he wants to be our quarterback.
Yeah.
And he's taking advantage of the opportunity that he has. Like I said, he's not a perfect guy, but he's taking advantage of the opportunity to have. But for Focus on Football and was talking about Cam Curl is that he's looked like Cam Curl's having an all-pro safety season. Last year he was a top rookie at safety, one of the top rookies at safety. And this year he's a lockdown slot corner. He's a lockdown safety, run support safety. So this dude's probably on defense has played. He's our best defensive player right now. It's Cam Curl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we talked about
between him and Allen.
Yeah. And we was talking earlier about reaching. We may have reached too far for Jamin Davis.
Yep.
I mean the jury is still out, but I mean when you look around the league at these young defensive players, man, a lot of them are balling. What we really came up last year is the Cameron Curl pick. That was a hell of a pick toward the end of the
draft. Yeah.
So it may take in this system, in the defensive system that we run it may take a year for these guys to get running. Even though Cameron Curl had some good games last year, it may take a year. So the jury's not out on Jamin Davis yet, but he has to start to progress as well. Just like we put the onus on Heineke to progress, he has to progress. All of our players have to get better each game. And I think at least the defense is getting better to the point where, actually it's both sides of the field. Scott Turner's calling a good game, and these guys are staying within the game plan. The good thing is that we're rolling into shape right when we need to. Everybody knows that Washington football team, the only thing that really, really, really matters other than a Super Bowl and division champ is beating Dallas.
That's right.
What is that? 2 games out? It's around.
We got I think we got what? We got Seattle on Monday night, and then we got the Raiders, and then we got Dallas. Yeah, yep.
And then we played the Eagles and Dallas again.
Something like that, yeah.
we about to roll into the division now. Which,
yep. And hopefully we're getting healthy because I heard Logan Thomas is
he's practicing this.
They still hoping on Sanders to come back. He's practicing or he's out there. He's on a bike or something like that. So they hoping, and De'Ami Brown played a couple snaps, I think the last game. So maybe he can get back out there. We don't know what he's going to give us because he's a rookie. But you know what I'm saying.
But you gotta, as a rookie, you gotta run the rookie in those simple patterns, man. Run them with a slant and out, a curl. Don't give him too much. Don't have him back there trying to read defenses. Have him run a pattern.
Well, another thing on Pro Focus, I read an article. Pro Focus, they talked about Bates, our rookie tight end, this last game. He played 90% of the snaps the last game. He scored. He had like an 86 score. He caught 3 passes, but the biggest thing was his blocking. His run blocking was awesome. He was pancaking jokers. He's 6'6", 270, and he was Bates, rookie tight end, was pancaking jokers. And like I said, he caught 3 passes. One was a key 4th down pass he caught on the time when Heinicke rolled out, and scrambled around and made that 4th down thing. So Bates had a really good rating, and he had a really good outing, especially blocking. He did a great job blocking, and they talked about his blocking. He really was pancaking people out there.
Yeah, I liked it. I didn't think he played a bad game last week. He made the catches that were there to be made.
He's not a receiving tight end.
Well, he has good hands though.
Yeah, he has. But
now he's not as of yet. He's not even Ricky Seals-Jones yet.
No.
Because Seals is running patterns getting open. Right. I'm not sure if they're being that he's a rookie, they might not be looking for him to catch passes and just keeping it simple, stupid. With them. But like you said, Logan Thomas is on the road to getting back. Hopefully he'll be back, if not next week, the week after, because they took him off of IR and he's full participation in practice.
Right.
So just like basketball with Rui, he's got to get his wind back. He's got to get in the football shape.
Right.
So it's going to take a couple of weeks, but hopefully, if not this week, then next week that he'll be ready to go, because that would really help our offense, give him another weapon. Right. Because we know that he's one of the premier tight ends now, I think.
Right.
He was last year, that's for sure.
At least last year, he was. And this year he started off so well, you know what I'm saying? They had the injury and it's really shut him down this year. But let's say Bates, the blocking he was doing, it was evident. They were saying that second half he was blowing people off the ball. And and then I heard some stuff. They said, hey, he's definitely better than Sprinkle. He gave us a Sprinkle.
That's for sure.
Hey, look.
What about Antonio Gibson, man? You think that that's going to get in his head, that fumbling? Because it's not abnormal for him to fumble. He's been fumbling.
This is 6. That was the 6th giveaway this year. 6.
This year?
This year, 6 giveaway.
That's way too many.
So that's the reason why the coach benched him. He lost the San Diego game for us. And he's not keeping it high and tight.
Man, he's winging that thing out.
He's waving that thing all over the place. Yeah. That's and he's not a natural running back. He's a receiver. He's learning running back. But hey, man, it's the second year. I don't give that as an excuse now. To me, high and tight is a simple. That's you learn.
There's something you can learn.
You can learn, and he should have learned that by now. Keep it high and tight when he's running through the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Once you get out in the open, you can, get it going. But you coming through, you high and tight.
Yeah, when you come to that hole,
or with 2 hands. You know what I'm saying?
Can't come to that hole with that wing out, man.
With that wing,
you definitely got to have it high and tight, and that's something that the running backs coach got to get on him about, how to hold that ball as a running back. Like you said, when you get out on that edge, man, you can push it a little bit, but when you're going up to that hole, man, it's everybody is swiping at that ball.
But this time of year, we can't afford to have him fumbling the ball. Right now, us and Philly we're all fighting to see, are we gonna make that next step towards that wild card position? And and this is our key point of the year. And last thing we need is go down to Seattle on a Monday night, on a rainy Monday night, and he's dropping that ball. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool. You know what I'm saying?
Let's hope it's not raining.
Let's hope it's not raining.
We don't need them to have no advantages.
Yeah, that's speaking of the Seattle team that we're playing coming up. We had a great outing against the last 2 teams, especially Charlotte. I think Charlotte was a complete victory. Had a great outing. What do we need to do to contain Russell and the Seattle offense? And what do we need to do to be able to put some points on a pretty good D? I don't think it's as good as D as Charlotte or Tampa, but a pretty good D.
Yeah, I don't give that defense that much credit. They do have some key pieces on defense that are pretty good, but I think we just have to stay the course, man. Stay with the offense that we're running now and the defense, because Russell ain't who he used to be. Russell's getting a little age on him too. And I don't think that he likes to get out the pocket as much as he used to. So I don't think it's worth putting a spy on him, but it is worth somebody having an eye on him. We don't need the Jones running up the. Speaking of Jones, they just fired Jason Garrett. They fired their offense.
The Giants. Yeah, the Giants. Yeah,
fired twice in 1 year.
1 year.
So, no, it's the second year. Anyway, I think this is another game that at the beginning of the season we were looking at that we were kind of saying we can win this game, but right now I think we're looking good at winning this game, man. Russell just coming back off his injury, so I don't know how good he can grip the ball. He didn't play a bad game this week, but I don't think that it showed anything that he's a world beater right now. And being that he's been begging to leave Seattle, their receivers aren't that good either. They got that one.
No, I thought they got two. They got Lockett and they got the big boy.
Yeah, but Lockett ain't what he used to be either, though.
DK
Metcalf, you got to double DK and just hope you can contain.
Yeah, DK Metcalf is a franchise type wide receiver.
Yeah,
Lockett, is a serviceable side.
Yeah, he's a possession receiver.
Put it this way, their receivers are better than Carolina's receivers.
No doubt. But I think we still can handle him though. If we play the defense, Tampa Bay had good wide receivers,
Well, Tampa Bay got some of the best.
Yeah, so, some of them wasn't playing, but they did have two good ones in there.
Right, they did.
And we held them down. So right. I think if we do the same thing and stick to what we got going on with the defense, the same kind of defense, I think that we should be able to handle these guys, man. Don't get down in the first quarter. We don't need to be down 14 points. We need to be step for step all game, ready to pounce at the end of the game, like we've done the last 2 weeks. So if we can do that, I think the formula is there for us to win games. We just have to be aware of the formula enough to do it game after game. Not get too high on ourselves as winning. We haven't won 2 games in a row all year, so this is a joy for us to have 2 victory Mondays in a row.
Yeah. Well, hey guys, my man Trey Z, it's like he's not going to make it to Tuesday. He's probably already started his Thanksgiving already. He probably already got his turkey bone in his mouth or something and he fell asleep or something like that. But nonetheless, big up Trey Z. We love you, baby. If you want to wake up and get on the link, you can, baby. You can. But nonetheless,
why every time we got a live or a guest, this cat don't show up?
Hey man, it's Thanksgiving, man. We gonna give him a pass, man. We give him a pass. Hey man, Russell likes to throw deep. That's one of the best things that he does is throw deep. Since we changed our safeties around and got one playing linebacker now.
Yeah,
we haven't been susceptible to the deep pass, but it's Russell throws a great deep pass. He throws probably one of the prettiest balls he throws is that deep pass.
Mm-hmm.
So we definitely gonna have to play, I think a 3 deep zone and make Russell dink and dunk us to beat us. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna beat us, dink and dunk us. He's not gonna be able to throw deep. That's how I think we should play. Basically, that's what we've been doing too. You know what I'm saying? He definitely has a stronger arm than Cam, that's for sure.
Yeah, you see Cam throw, man. It's like putting all his body into them joints.
Yeah,
He's struggling, man. He's struggling to the ball.
I think Heineke probably has a stronger arm than Cam now.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I seen Cam throw some ropes. I just don't think he can throw it that far. But he was throwing some ropes from side to side, man. Yeah. It was just that he was putting his whole body into it. I'm not sure if that's his throwing motion that's always been like that, because he's been kind of upper body strong guy, where he's usually he can fling the ball anywhere.
But I watched his YouTube show, and basically he had a simple injury where he was trying to tackle somebody intercept his pass. He tackled the guy, tore something here and never healed right. He admitted it. One in his shoulder girdle, the back of something is torn, and when it healed, it never was never been right.
I
So
can see
he's
that.
just this is what he has. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And he
But
knows
it's hard for a quarterback too. That injury on your throwing arm,
well
because you always, you know.
the issue is Cam's so young, and he said at the time, you know, on his YouTube show, he said, "Man, I'm only 32. I feel like body wise, I still can do it." You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's just
Right.
that his arm is not there, man. You know, this is not what it was. You know what I'm saying? It's not. He don't have that arm no more. It was a freak. He said it was a freak accident, a freak play. It was a freak play. So, but Russell still got his arm. Now, I don't know if Russell got that grip because he broke his hand.
Right.
But Russell still has his arm.
Yeah, and Russell's gonna run. He's gonna run around a lot too.
Yeah, he runs around a lot.
He knows how to manipulate the pocket.
Yeah, he does kind of like a little. He's like a stronger arm Heineke, I think, with more accuracy and stronger arm, and I don't know. He's better. I can't.
Yeah. Stop it!
I can't compare Heineke to him, but but nonetheless, Russell's going to run around. He's going to try to throw deep, and we know DK Metcalf's going to muscle our cornerbacks. He's a 6'5" guy that. You know, he reminds me of that guy that used to play for Detroit. What was that guy's name?
Strong dude, too.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about the Megatron?
Megatron, yeah. He's like a Megatron. You know what I'm saying? That their muscles, you know, with cornerbacks.
Yeah.
It's definitely him. And he's fast, too. You know, so we got to, you know, it's going to be a good game. You know, we playing, I think we're playing at here, home. It's not in Seattle. It's home. Monday night home game. We got Wale doing the halftime show, baby. Wale is doing the halftime. Yeah, Wale.
Well, that should seal the win right there, right? That should seal the win.
DC's own Wale, baby, doing the halftime show.
That's right. Okay, so who playing Thanksgiving?
Actually, I mean, let's look it up right now, because I don't even know, man. I don't care.
I know. Yeah.
Detroit and Cowboys always play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I know the reason why I asked, man, because I know we had mentioned it earlier, but it's so comforting not to have that anxiety on Thanksgiving Day when we got to play.
Right.
You know, I can sit back and I can eat my turkey and my dressing and all that stuff without even have to worry about focusing on the TV. And we got to eat at a certain time because the game come on at a certain time.
Right.
It's a free-flowing day. It got no dog in the fight.
No dog in the fight. So Bears and Lions at 12:30. That's the first game. Bears and Lions.
That's a whatever.
You know, that's a whatever. I mean, but I don't think the Lions haven't won a game all year, right? They're trying to get.
Yeah, they're owing whatever. Chicago ain't much better.
Yeah, they're tanking for the quarterback.
I think in Chicago, I'm not sure if because I don't get the Chicago news, but I know that their quarterback had a rib injury. Their rookie.
Yeah, the rookie, yeah. And they got Flacco or somebody coming off the bench. Somebody coming off the bench.
Somebody came off the bench and threw 2 touchdowns.
Right. Then they got after that is the Raiders and Cowboys. The Raiders and Cowboys.
Raiders are plummeting, man. They on a free fall.
And the Raiders on a free fall. So and then the night game, the late night game, the 8:20 game is the Bills and Saints. And the Saints are on a free fall too.
Trevor Siemian is not the dude. He had that one game. See, it's like we always say, man, you get that one game, but then
they figure you out.
They catch up to you, man. It's just, you end up looking like a backup quarterback.
Right.
So anyway, I'm gonna have a good day of eating. I don't see nothing there I want to see.
Yeah, I'll probably glance at it, just to laugh.
Football. Football's on. So.
But you never know. We might get upset with the Cowboys. I glance at it.
That's yeah. I'm gonna look at the score. I'm gonna definitely keep an eye on the score in that one. But that'll be about it. We enjoy my cousins, man. Flying out tomorrow, and I'm gonna have a good time. That's all we love.
Yeah. I'm gonna be in town. I'm working tomorrow, but I'm gonna be in town and just sit back, put my feet up, and sleep in late. Lay in the bed, come downstairs, put some greens or something on my plate. Speaking of that, Deacon, what is your favorite side dish for Thanksgiving? What is your favorite side dish for Thanksgiving?
It's the dressing, man.
So you like the dressing? And what now? Is that with the gravy or with the cranberry on the side, or how
No,
you like
I don't do cranberry, and it's just the dressing.
this dressing? No gravy.
I don't need no gravy.
This dressing.
Just dressing. That's all. I mean, I can do it with the gravy. Depends on who house I'm at and whether the dressing is good.
Right.
But I'm going to Philly with my moms and them and all my aunts and uncles. The dressing's gonna be off the hook. I don't need no gravy.
See, for me, man, I like that salt and sweet thing. So if I'm gonna do the dressing, I gotta have the gelatin cranberry from the can. Ghetto cranberry sauce. I gotta have the ghetto cranberry sauce that's right next to it with the sweet and sour with a biscuit. You know what I'm saying? That's love right there for me.
Yeah.
But you know what? I love a great macaroni and cheese. I don't eat macaroni and cheese during the year.
Mm-hmm.
It messes with my stomach. So once a year, or maybe twice, maybe Thanksgiving and Christmas, I eat macaroni and cheese. So I look forward to the macaroni and cheese. And I love a good macaroni and cheese too.
Yeah, good macaroni and cheese is good, man. It's good. But you talking about the side dish where I'm finished my meal, an hour or two later, I'm gonna
go back and get something else. Yeah.
I'm gonna pop some dressing on there, and I might put up, if we got some ham or something like that, I'm gonna put that on. But we got this big thing this week, this Thanksgiving. We're gonna in Philly, and we're gonna have a tent outside, man. It's almost like a family reunion.
Wow.
So it can be just a tremendous amount of people there.
I think it's gonna be like 40 degrees.
It's gonna be heated.
Oh, okay.
In Philly they got the row houses, right?
Right.
What happened is the one right next to my aunt's house burnt down.
Okay.
And then my uncle, he went to the city and told him, hey, listen, won't you let me clean it out and everything? So he tore the house down in between the row houses, tore it down, cleaned it out, paved it with not asphalt, paved it with concrete. And then he went to the city and bought it and said, hey, ain't nothing on it. I'm not buying a house. I'm buying the land. So he got that row house in it. So now he uses it as a parking lot, but it's deep. So it's like we're going to have a whole tent, and it's going to be like just a whole big thing, man. So we're going to have heaters and all that stuff.
What part of Philly? Because I have some friends in Philly. What part?
North Philly.
North Philly, okay.
Yeah, okay. Right there in North Philly, right there across from Fairmount Park.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I've been that way.
Well, Fairmount Park is huge, but
yeah, that's huge. Okay. Well, it looks like the weather's gonna be a little bit warmer. It's gonna be 50 on Thanksgiving in Philly. It's gonna be 50, so it's not gonna be that bad.
And listen, once you get that food in you, baby, you ain't gotta worry about it. You ain't gotta worry about it. They gonna warm you up.
Yeah, it could be that bad. It's gonna be 55 here, a little bit warmer here.
Yeah,
but it's like Philly gonna be 50. It ain't bad. That's not bad.
Ain't bad. You can always go in the house. It's all right.
So how many people you think is gonna be? Like what? 40 people? You say like?
Nah, it's probably gonna be like 70.
Ooh, that's a big one.
You got Florida coming up. You got South Carolina, North Carolina coming up. You got Charlotte coming up. Then you got North New York, which is Binghamton, coming down, and then you got Cincinnati coming over. So it's just there's a lot of people now. Wow.
So is he catering this out? This is a catered thing.
Nah, man. Right now it's Tuesday. Right now, my mom and all, it's 11 of them.
Right.
They're all bringing something, and they're all in the same house right now cooking.
Already started.
And my aunt got like stoves for days, man.
Right. Already started.
they getting prepared now. Yeah,
man, that's sound like love, right? There's nothing like fam, nothing about being thankful. I mean, it's been a tough 2 years.
Yeah, no doubt.
Real tough 2 years, man. So this is the time now where we can just be thankful for seeing our family. A lot of us haven't seen our family in 2 years. We just thankful that the guy, the big man upstairs, gave us vaccines or something to keep us somewhat safe. We feel a little more comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when you're around the older people.
Yep. So now we get a chance to see them. Here in the DMV here with us, man, we enjoy Thanksgiving. A lot of people feel like Thanksgiving is one of their favorite holidays, and us as OGs, we like to eat.
Yeah, we get to eat. Hey, this is one of the holidays you ain't got to buy no presents. You just show up and bring a dish and be good for the rest of the day and tomorrow. You know, send the ladies out, let them go Black Friday shopping.
All that, yeah. I don't care about that.
Watch basketball, chilling.
Hey man, it's nothing like on that Friday making a sandwich with that dressing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With that, you know what I'm saying? Making a sandwich with that, you know, in between, get some Hawaiian bread or something.
Hold on. Wait a minute. What do you mean? You better call your mom and tell her to give you some money.
Hey, OG, he say always hitting us up, baby. You too, always hitting us up.
Hey, we ain't got the Black Friday. I'm already
I need some money for Black Friday. I got to go shopping. Hey,
I'll give you some money. Chill out.
Yeah, tell her grandma got it. Grandma got it.
Yeah. Hey, I'm sitting there with aunts and stuff, so all of them, they got.
She good. She good. She don't even know she good.
Yeah. I know she good. I'm just saying I'm gonna give her some money, but I know where the money coming from.
Yeah. Hey, transitioning, man. We're gonna talk about those Wizards,
which I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for the Laker boys. I'm thankful for Dinwiddie. Now listen, we've been playing pretty good as a team overall. Dinwiddie's got to step up. Now he steps up at the end of games, but we need him to make points in the beginning of the game too, man. We've got to start getting out early on teams. We can't afford to keep sitting back until the fourth quarter and then trying to play your hardest. You know, we got to lay the defense down in the first half, get up by halftime, and be ready to go when it comes out, man. This is a simple thing, man. Right. But it seems like we just come out and teams are putting us behind. You know,
right. First of all, we're 11-6, so that's not be too disappointing.
No, I'm not. But I'm looking for the future. I'm trying to make the playoff.
We're 11-6, and we ain't been 11-6 in a long time. I'm starting the year off, so let's get it straight. We happy with what the Wizards are doing. We want them to get better. That's all you're saying. Want them to get better, be more competitive with some of these bigger teams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we took a bad L the last time. Charlotte gave us a bad L. That was a bad L. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Stuart? That was a bad L, man. Charlotte, you know, we were supposed to beat Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't play well. I have to say the face to fact. We didn't shoot well and we didn't play well until the last 4 or 5 minutes that we started playing. And that's a habit that we have started that we need that the coach, you know, he needs to get that change. That's a bad habit that we're not playing ball into the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game. We got to play, you know.
We're relying too much on being hot behind the 3-point line. And we ain't been that all season. I think we had one game where Kuzma was hot. He was nailing threes all and then nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
So if we can just eliminate the bad 3-point shots, you're going to take threes. But eliminate just coming down and running the offense to set up a 3-point shot. We don't have them kind of dudes. You know, Dinwiddie is good on a 3-point shot when he's coming off the ball, when he's being passed the ball and got to get the shot up. That's his 3-point shot. Not if you pass the ball and everybody move and he got 10 seconds on the clock, he ain't making that. You know what I mean? He got to have like 2 or 3 seconds left to put it up. That's the only – and Kuzma, if he's 6'10", I just don't understand 6'10". First of all, nobody understands that sweater he had on. Nobody. I defy you to find anybody to understand what that was. But he's 6'10" and with long arms, man. I don't understand whether these guys, whether they don't have a post game, you know, where they can get down low, back to the basket, and just too big. Get aggressive. It's just not aggressive. I mean, if that's not your game, that's not your game.
On that last game, Deacon, Kuzma drove to the lane, had a dunk, and kicked it out for a three. I was like, what is he doing? He had a dunk. It was so funny because the team, Charlotte didn't even react. It's all the dunk. You know, no one even ran to him. He went to the rim and then kicked it out. I was like, what's he doing?
I don't know what he was doing, man.
And then dude, I think it was Kispert, bricked it. You know what I'm saying? He bricked it. I was like, oh man.
Yeah. I'm not going to call Kispert a bum yet, man. But We drafted him
to be a shooter
as a 3-point shooter.
Right, yeah.
He wasn't a tremendous post player or a driving. He's a 3-point shooter, and he can't shoot threes. I don't understand. It must be DC. When we get somebody, is
maybe it's the water.
What they were supposed to be.
Yeah, because right now we are not a good 3-point shooting team. We need to stop shooting it. Really, I personally feel like, I realize the last 3 or 4 minutes of the game that we make them then. But I don't even want to do that. That's just focusing on this good offense. And, when you got a layup or you got a dunk it.
Yeah.
Take the layup and dunk.
Get your 3-point shot that way.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't get somebody face and go to the 5 free throw line.
And
no 3-pointers the first half.
And I'm going to give Dinwiddie a little bit of a pass because he's still healing from his knee, Deacon. That's how I feel. I feel like
he is. That's why his point. That's why I said if he gets them early, then maybe he can warm his knee up.
Right.
Or maybe he doesn't have to press at the end of the game trying to get points.
Right.
He did his work early. Just play defense at that point.
Well, I realized that the Laser and Hachimura was down at the with the go-go with the G League and the
they said Hachimura was practicing with the team a couple days ago.
Yeah. The Hachimura probably play a game or two with them. The Laser practice too, but Laser ain't moving Laser up tomorrow. The next game, Laser's going to play. Laser's ready to go. Hachimura is going to stay with them for a little bit, like another week or so.
So long as they bring him off the bench.
Who?
You bring Laser? Yeah, come on now.
Well, he can do the same thing. What's the difference between the Laser and Kispert or Kiss, whatever his name is?
Well, Kispert ain't starting.
Yeah, I'm saying that he can take Kispert's minutes.
No. Yeah. At this point, yeah.
Because Kispert ain't hit no shots either.
You put either one of them in there and see if they can make a shot.
Which one? Whoever want to make it, that's the one to stay.
That's the one to get to play in the game.
That game, you know what I'm saying?
You know who's been a surprise this year, which I'd be the first to say that I didn't think anything of what he would become is Avdija.
Yeah.
Avdija has been his shot ain't the greatest, but he's been playing good defense.
Man, he calls himself the Clamp. And he is tight.
I need him to chill out on that until he actually give me a season before you start giving yourself a nickname. You know what I mean?
The Clamp.
They said that was. They said that was the no passing sign or something. Come on, man, stop it. But he has been playing good. I will give him that, man. He is earning his minutes.
Yeah, he definitely is a rookie. He last year he wasn't. He was just out there as a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
This year I had no hopes for him because he had the injury, and he's actually he's another 6'10" guy too. Deacon 6'10".
Yeah. That's long, man.
Yeah, plays pretty good D. He rebounds. He kind of knows his role. If he can be a little bit better shooter, he can be a much better help to the team.
Which he's not horrible.
Right, he's not horrible.
He basically didn't play last year.
Right.
So he's got to round himself off into where he's going to be as well. Right. But isn't Hachimura 6'10" too or 6'9"?
Yeah, he is.
These long dudes, man. We got a long team.
Yeah, because even the Laser is 6'10".
Really?
Yeah,
he don't look 6'10".
Yeah, the Laser is 6'10" too.
Golly.
Yeah, we got a long team. Actually, everybody's bigger than Hurl.
Yeah, he's a center.
He's a center. Everybody's taller than him. He's
the only effective center we got.
Yeah, he's the most effective. He's you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So hey, look, the Lakers came back. The Lakers are playing right now, y'all guys. The Lakers were down by 25, and they cut it. It's in the third quarter. They cut it to 6. Did you see, Deacon? Did you see when LeBron hit the young man from Detroit in the mouth?
Yeah, did he hit him with his elbow or his hand? Which one was it?
It was like a forearm to his mouth. The forearm. To me, it looked like LeBron lost his balance, like an old man losing his balance, and just reached up and hit him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he wasn't even bleeding when he hit him the first time. He wasn't bleeding. Then when they squared off, he wasn't bleeding. But then I think that adrenaline, man, just started pumping that blood out. His whole face was bloody. Yeah, man, you go. I think it was while he was boxing. He was boxing LeBron out, and they were getting beat so bad he didn't appreciate being boxed out by a kid. He tried to snatch his arm away.
Right.
And like I said, when you're old, your aim is off. So instead of going straight back, his arm started flailing. Couldn't control his arms, man, and hit dude. Now he obviously he didn't mean to do it because although LeBron is an actor.
Yeah, that's true.
You hit him, he on the ground for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah.
So he reached out and said,
I didn't mean real though, that was a big dude though, man. Dude was like cut up too, man. He wasn't no small dude, man.
Well, you didn't see LeBron going after him. So
yeah, LeBron
he didn't want that smoke.
He didn't want LeBron didn't want that smoke, did he? He want that smoke.
Man, he was past halftime. He tired. He ain't got no time to be fighting. That's when you pull your knife out. You got to fight this young dude, man. Got time for that.
Got time. You got too much energy.
That's right. I need some lunch or something. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Young fella got too much energy, boy.
Yeah. So yeah, that was something to see, man.
Yeah,
but I think that as far as our team is concerned, we're set up pretty good. We might need one more piece. All year we're gonna have trouble with them little small, quick guards, man. The small, quick guards that can shoot are going to give us issues.
Yeah, Ball is not, first of all, Ball is not a small, quick guard. Ball's 6'7".
Yeah, but he's one of those quick twitch guys.
Yeah, quick.
He can go side to side quick.
Man, he was killing us. But Ball, I was impressed. He's definitely the best Ball brother.
For sure. By a long shot.
By a long shot. He's definitely, man.
Yeah. But all year we're gonna have trouble with that. And that's partly because, and this is why I'm saying Dinwiddie needs to have a post game. He's too big not to be able to post these little guards up.
Yeah, he do.
Gotta be. And even when they playing zone on us, we need a shooter. If we get one shooter,
the laser.
If we get one dude that can shoot, man.
I know.
We can play inside out. We can play downhill. Yeah. We can play a lot of different kind of offenses, man. But when
that was disrespectful though, when the Charlotte went to play tight zone in the box, and they just like y'all shoot, y'all self check. That was disrespectful, Deacon.
You can have that.
That jump made me mad. You know what I'm saying? I saw that.
That's when you throw the ball in somebody's face. Self-check that, nigga.
Deacon, man, that was disrespectful, man. I was mad for the Wizards from that one.
That's how you get in the fight. That's what starts fights, man. You can't do that on the ball.
Them jokers play that old school 2-3 zone in the paint. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like dare us to shoot, man. You self-check, punk. Just was bricking it.
When I see people online, especially on Facebook, talking about Bill shoots too much, or and he sometimes he does, and sometimes he at the end of the game he'll dribble off his foot or whatever. But he's the only knockdown shooter we got. He's the only one that we can get a ball to that we know. He
can make his own. He's the only one he can make his own shot.
Yeah, he creates his own shot. Yeah. But see, that's what I'm saying. If it's not his fault that everybody's missing their shots,
because he's kicking it to him.
It's like Westbrook. Westbrook can't get triple double if nobody's hitting the shot when he passes to him.
Right.
So it's not Bill's fault when he passes the ball, or not even when he's in the game and people aren't making shots. It's not his fault. You know what I'm saying? And when he's pressing too much, it seems like he's doing that because nobody's actually making shots. We starting to get down. So you got to be aware of that, man. You can't just want to throw away a all-star NBA player just because you don't like the way his style is or something like that.
Thank you, man.
We appreciate that.
Thank you, man. We need some love, man.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, man. Thank you, Greg. Happy Thanksgiving, baby. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so and we just having fun today, man. This is live
We're
broadcast.
just chopping it up like there's two dudes talking, man.
We won't have a show this week because there is holidays and nobody got time to be pressing and doing no editing and stuff like that. So it's all love. You want to come on, you don't, just sit back and chill. It's all good. We're doing the same thing.
Man, we're talking about the Wizards and we're talking about Beal pressing a little too much, and that's what's causing this high turnover rate. And the fact that he really is kind of like a point guard in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? He's a combo guard. It's kind of like a point guard. We don't have Westbrook no more, so he's kind of trying to make plays for us. And he's doing good. Hey, look, we're 11-6, so he's doing a good job. We're 11-6.
Even when Wall was here, he had to play point guard because Wall was out so much.
So we're 11-6. We are number 4, I think, in our little 4, number 5.
Because you remember when before Wall got hurt, Bill was coming off a pick kind of guy.
Yeah, he was.
Pick and pop. He was a pick and
pop guy. Yep.
So when Wall got hurt, he had to learn how to be a point guard, how to dribble and all that stuff, how to be consistent with the ball. So this guy, he's maturating as a player.
Right.
But he in his 10th year, man. He is what he is.
I don't think he's maturating. I just think that it's not his natural position to be a point guard. His natural position is a scoring 2 guard.
Yeah,
he's doing a little bit more than his natural position, and we need Dinwiddie to take some lead on it right now. Dinwiddie's recovering a little bit from surgery.
Yeah,
and we're not hitting shots too, Deacon. We just not hitting shots.
We ain't hitting no shots, man. We can't shoot.
We got to shoot better. And I'm hoping when we get Bryant back, we get Hachimura. Both of them are big guys that are pretty accurate, pretty good shooters, And hopefully maybe the laser might find a shot. He wide open. Maybe he can find a shot.
Here's the reason why he's wide open. I think his own team is saying self-check with him. I think Hachimura is going to be the biggest thing, man. Hachimura is going to be the key factor to bringing this team around because he is the only player that we have that can play with his back to the board.
I'm going to say this, Deacon. I'm going to ask you a question.
I don't think Bryant's that good. I know everybody's waiting for Bryant to come back, but I don't see – and he's coming off a knee injury, so he's not going to be anything up to where he should be this year.
Well, when he was at his best – he can go to the foul line and hit that shot every time. He was pretty good at that foul line.
Foul line?
Yeah.
He's a center.
What I'm saying is he can actually
lay down low. We got too many people playing around the foul line.
What I'm trying to say is that he wasn't a type of center that would post you up underneath the rim and dunk it on you like the junkyard dog would. You know what I'm saying? He's not that tight. He's not a go-go gadget like your man Gafford is. Gafford's a go-go. He was the dude that sets a pick and then pick and pop. Boom, pick and pop. That's, what I'm saying? He was pretty accurate on pick and pop. And he's a big body, too. So he's giving you that forearm. He's pushing you off that block where Gafford can't do that. Or even the junkyard dog really can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, his strength is going to be a big thing because
we need his strength.
To get anywhere in the playoffs, man, we're going to have to play some centers.
I personally feel we need to do a trade. That's my personal.
Nobody's trading. Trading for who?
I think we're missing a piece. We're still missing a piece.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, like I said a couple weeks ago, man, I wouldn't even be. Well, now they're on different teams, but I think we need a strong center. I just think we need a strong center. I love Gafford, man. I love his energy and his tenaciousness, man. But that's only gonna go so far when you play in New York and then playing Milwaukee and. These guys have big centers, and he's not that great against big, strong centers.
Yeah, I mean, we're missing a piece. I don't know if that's a center or that's a scoring 3, because I don't think Kuzma is consistent enough in his scoring. One day he's banging them down. The next day he's throwing them over the rim. You know what I'm saying?
The good thing about Kuzma, though, is his rebounding.
His rebound is a beast. His rebound is a beast. He's a beast.
Yeah. So you got to have him in the game. Like I said, when Hachimura gets back, I think the only person you can take out is KCP because he's not consistent with his shot at all.
But KCP is our best perimeter defensive guy, though.
He is, but you bring him on second half or on relief. to shut. Because I heard our
Well,
bench.
I beg to differ. I say when the pressure's on, you have to have when it's the last 4 minutes of the game, you got to have KCP out there playing their best perimeter player.
I'm okay
Even
with
though
that.
he was getting cooked by Ball. Ball was cooking him. You know what I'm
He'll
saying?
cook a lot of people.
You know what I'm saying? But you got to have K because I don't think defensively, Bradley's not a great defensive player right now. There is no other great perimeter defensive player on our team besides KCP. I don't think Kuzma is a good defensive player on the perimeter. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but what I'm saying is, I mean, I said you don't start him because we're not in the last 4 minutes. You bring him in if somebody's shot not on or something like that. Say
you bring him in.
Say Kuzma's shot isn't on. You bring KCP and
whoever's not hot. We say whoever's not can't hit the spot. They're back to the bench.
Got out of hand, man. Even if you bring Advi in, he plays good defense. You need lockdown people. We got a couple that can at least play pretty good.
Right, that's true.
We're not as deficient as we were last year.
So I mean, look at our team now. Right now, we are 4th in the East. You think we're going to remain that? The Hornets are behind us. Then you got the Celtics who are coming on, and then you got the Bucks who are hurt. They coming up. The Bucks is not going to be this bad.
Yeah.
And then you got the 76ers. They in shambles right now. Behind us.
I'm not worried about 76ers right now. Who's in front of us? Who's in front of us?
The Nets, Bulls, and Heat. Believe it or not, the Bulls got a BC team this year. The Bulls, Chicago Bulls.
Yeah.
And the Heat are beast. We know the Heat are a beast.
Yeah.
And we know KD and them is the beast.
Well, I'm thinking that we're going to be at least top 5 this year. Maybe top 6. Maybe top 6.
I'm seeing the Bucks and 76ers get a little bit better. They got to get.
I just don't think we're going to have to have the play-in stuff this year.
Right.
I think we're going to avoid that.
We're going to avoid that. Okay.
That's
I agree with you on that. We're probably going to avoid that. I think we should make a move for another piece. I don't know what that piece is, but make a move for another piece.
Well, we got to the end of December, right, for a trade deadline?
Yeah, I think it's December. Yeah, December
22nd or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, yep, something like that. So
yeah, I'm all right with making a move. I'm all right with taking a couple of them bench players, man.
I feel like long as we keep Junkyard Dog and Bradley, we can play with anybody. I think Junkyard Dog is key for us.
Yeah. He keeps the team together.
We can trade anybody else. We can trade anybody else.
I wouldn't trade Dinwiddie. I think he's just gonna get better.
Yeah.
He's not as old as he looks. I think we can keep him for at least 5 years, but he's a big guard. He has a good shot. He just has to round himself back into shape.
I would use Kuzma or somebody else, somebody that want it, because Kuzma is worthy of. Somebody might want him. Nobody gonna want the laser Deacon. Nobody wants the laser.
Well, we can throw him in there as far as cash concerns. We'll take some cash back for him.
Hey man, DMV, we about to get out of here, y'all. We enjoy talking about DMV sports. We enjoy talking about our Wizards. We enjoy talking about Thanksgiving, man. Being thankful for just being alive, man, and being here on Earth and having kids and having family. The Deacon has talked about his big event coming up, man. And I'm gonna say a special shout out to my sister. She got a birthday coming out and put her age out there, but she had a birthday coming up here. So special shout out to my sister, my little baby sister. She's my baby sister too. So she
happy birthday. She don't think so though.
I know. But
everybody, listen. If you're traveling, man, be safe. May God give you traveling grace. Make it back home to your home and have it looking like you left it. And we're gonna get out of here.
Yep, man.
All right.
See y'all.
Everybody eat up.